We're doing a little bit. Call this beta for real. The show where you get to put your channel points on the line to see if you have what it takes to figure it out. If it's beta for real. So here's how it works, alright? This is how the channel point system on Twitch works. The bets will all be 1-minute bets. Every single one. You cannot vote on your own submissions. Minimum bets 10 channel points, maximum bets 250,000. That's just a Twitch thing. I can't change that. Submission that fools the highest percentage of voters gets $10. Okay? You following me? Let's get started. We're gonna start off with a couple that I wrote. That I made. So that way I can get you guys into the feel of things, okay? Most roguelikes would be better with less randomization and more guaranteed finds / pathing. Now, is this bait or for real? And it was 4-1. More people think this is bait. But when I say bait though, that's because it is. Most roguelikes have cringe gameplay that is hard carried by the randomization. Imagine playing Binding of Isaac, except it's a linear dungeon crawler. That would be the most boring fucking game on the planet. Some games, the less randomization is better. I think Spelunky 2 is better for having less randomization compared to the first game, and that's what makes Dead Cells so good too, right? Is that the layout's random, but the game, for the most part, is kind of predictable, you know? Alright, next one. Twitch is better because of its lack of an algorithm-based discoverability. Would Twitch be a better website if it had an algorithm like YouTube that presented streams in front of viewers and told them where to watch their content? Or is it better because of that it's all just straight viewers high to low in game directories that you can choose to browse? Which is the better format? And not only just which is the better format, what do I believe is the better format? You're not trying to figure out if this is true, you're trying to figure out what I believe. The results are in. 3 people think this is bait, and 4 think it's real. Well, the answer here is that it is. Nobody's finding your stream? That's because you have no friends! Omega laugh, just make friends. Tell them to watch your stream. What the fuck? Raid people, have them raid you back. Just network. No discoverability on Twitch, that's fine. It's fine. I'm Tizye's friend, you're all my friends. That's why you're here. Demon Slayer is trash. Ryan inspired this one. And yes, I've seen the entire show and the movie. Do I think it's trash? The Demon Slayer manga has sold more copies than the entirety of the American Western comics industry. The entirety of it. All of them. It's one of the singular most popular IPs on the planet right now. Doesn't mean it's good, true. It doesn't inherently mean that it's good. I don't watch that much anime because I saw it all over Tumblr. Not bad logic, to be honest. That's pretty fair. 3-4. And the answer is but it's mid though. It's not trash, but it's mid. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, it's not trash. It's okay. It's fine. Animation, yeah, the animation and the action's really cool. And Tanjiro's dope, but the supporting characters are embarrassing. They're all cringe, every single thing. But the animation's dope and Tanjiro's pretty cool. That's it. It's fine. Okay, alright, on to the next one. Who's next? If you hate the mainline Pokemon games, you have outgrown Pokemon and whatever magic it had. Wow. Is that why Pokemon's cringe? Is it because you're an adult? My little brothers, they seem to love Pokemon. Okay? They love Pokemon. Alright, ratio on this one was 2-8. Wow, everyone thinks he's being serious. Man, y'all don't know Xylance. He loves Pokemon, but he thinks the games are cringe. Look at Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Go, plus the sale of merch. There's still plenty to be entranced by, even if the mainline games suck. And boy, do they suck. He loves Pokemon, but he hates Pokemon. Mick says, your grandma's cooking is not as good as you remember, and probably was never good. My grandma? My grandma? Come on, bro. My grandma cooked like shit. At least you acknowledge it, man. I'm crawling into Mick's mind. What does he think about this? I had my grandma never cooked, like ever, once in her life. She just brought home Dairy Queen because she. Oh, that makes sense. So this one was 3-10, and the outcome is that it's real, and he didn't offer an explanation. I'm sorry that your grandma sucked at cooking. That's so mean. That's so mean. This one's very funny. Mine was based, yours was trash. Oh, that's how it is. Okay, all right, I see. Vocaloid like Hatsune Miku is not good music, and it is all synthesized garbage. Do you think this is cap? Oh, and baby, Henrik's confident. He knows how he thinks, for sure. Yeah, no doubts, no doubts. This show's so fun. All right, well, this one, 7 to 8. Very divisive. Is also real. Sorry. Good job, Mick. Yours are very inflammatory, and that's perfect for this show. One last one from Mick. Games with difficulty selection are terrible design-wise. All they do is make you feel weaker or multiply your opponent's health. It's an outdated concept. The argument here is that a game should be designed with one static difficulty in mind, and players should be able to rise to meet those odds rather than be just slammed with bigger numbers. Just because fuck you. This guy doesn't character action game? You think? I've mentioned this a few times on the stream, but every time I play Skyrim, I bump that difficulty down all the fucking way. I put that shit to easy, and I walk around as the Dovahkiin, and I just one-hit motherfuckers. Way more fun that way. Because on Master, you're just going for 20 minutes just to kill a motherfucker. Make your 2-2 on bad takes. I'm just gonna assume your opinion is wrong here too. Mick cares about accessibility for sure. And that's another thing, right? Is having modes of accessibility, ways to assist the players, allow players that might not have the technical skill to be able to experience storylines and games that they might not be able to play otherwise. You know? I agree with this one, must be bait. Alright, so this one was 4 to 6. And it was also real. My man's a Dark Souls fan. He wants to play through on one difficulty and rise to those odds. Bullet sponges in video games are bad. True! True! So true! Some genres, difficulty is really cool for. But most of the time, it's just embarrassing. Why would I play veteran Call of Duty campaigns? Why the fuck? You know, you just die in one hit. That's not fun. Did Mick post any baits? He submitted baits, but I didn't use them. He submitted like 4 or 5 takes, and I only used 3, and they were all real. That's why I do it this way. That way you can't metagame it. Alright, the next one, interestingly enough, I chose this to go right back to back. Games should all have easy or alternative / accessible play mode, if possible, from the Joe. Should all games have one set difficulty, or should all games have different difficulties and easier modes? Which side of the camp do you fall on? Some games would be worse with easy mode, Spelunky being a great example. Easy Spelunky would be just the worst game ever. Easy Dark Souls would be just boring as hell. It says all. It does say all. Games should all. 3 to 7. Is that it's real. Because disability rights and casual fans matter is the reason they gave. I believe both of those takes are true. I believe both of them. I love Celeste because it's a hard, difficult game that's intensely challenging and rewarding to beat through. But Celeste also has accessibility mode that you can turn on and play through the game easier and basically just mod it yourself, allowing anyone, no matter if they're good or not, to experience the story and the gameplay. That's a very good medium ground because you know you're not playing it the intended way, and if you play it the intended way, you feel genuinely rewarded for doing so, but you don't have to. There's an accessibility mode. That's dope. With 300 points and I have like 4K winning. Let's go, Cam. Dawson says all MMOs are bad. Final Fantasy XIV fans, get out of my fucking chat! This take is 5 to 7. And Dawson says, have you tried the expanded free trial of our critically acclaimed MMO at #FFXIV? You can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime. He plays a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I should have went all in on bait. So true, so true. VTubers are hyper cringe. Chat, you like VTubers? Do you think the dog girl's funny? Cringe take. I think the clips are funny, cute. They're a little cute, right? It's like watching a children's cartoon for a little bit. VTubers cool, the fans are always fucking awful. That might be true, actually. I've never interacted with any of the communities. Dude, isn't it funny how that Doge streamer was the first VTuber? Alright, this one is 5 to 5. Dead even, brother. This is bait. VTubers are the only good YouTubers, he says. What did I fucking say? Dawson's takes are so funny. Whataburger is ass. I've never been to Whataburger. They don't have them around here. I've literally never been there. I don't know what they taste like. I have zero input on this. Been to In-N-Out and it's fine. It's not amazing. We have Dick's up here in Seattle, which is like our local chain. Dick's is fine, but it's really cheap, so it's worth it. It's really cool. Just had some Dick's today, so did I. Dick's. Happy Pride Month. 4 to 3. And Dawson says, Whataburger is the only fast food restaurant. It's the only one, apparently. He didn't mean it, guys. Didn't say it was good. It's the only one that exists in the real world. Neon Genesis Evangelion sucks. Dawson watches a lot of anime. As a fan of Neon Genesis Evangelion, true! For some reason, when we did the show the first time, there were 2 different people that submitted Evangelion takes, saying, one was saying the only good thing about it is its art, and that was true. The second take was Neon Genesis Evangelion is great, and it was bait, he just said bad. So the third Evangelion take on this show, there's no way all 3 of the people think it sucks. This is one of the most universally lauded anime in existence. This one was 2-4. Real. I hated the ending a lot. Yes, the reworked one too. Yeah, that's fair. Tenebris says, Among Us as a game is boring and doesn't have enough variety to keep it interesting. Listen, man, I played a lot of Among Us. I'm a very good imposter. It's very funny. But every time I'm crew, I want to die. And I never get imposter. But when I do, it's the best game on the planet. But then it doesn't happen. Since closed, this one was 2-5. And Tenebris said, it's real. I don't find the gameplay loop interesting enough to justify doing the same tasks over and over. Yeah. I love this show. I love being a PowerPoint streamer. If I could just come up with PowerPoints every week and just be a PowerPoint streamer, I would have so much fun. I legitimately love this shit. We got a second one from Tenebris. Batman v Superman sucked, but it had one good twist. I think come on. Batman v Superman? But what twist did he think was good? Martha? When they kissed? Martha's the funniest shit on the planet, though. It's so goddamn funny. This one was 4-3. And the result might surprise you. It said it's bait, but because he likes Batman v Superman. Not that it didn't have one good twist, it's that he liked the movie. That was the twist. Funny taking funny resolution. Yeah, I loved this one. This one was very good. Tizye says, anime stylized games are pretty good. Opinion on is the wrist gets the blood pumping. It's on you to know everyone ever. Yeah, that's really your fault, right? This one was 3-6. Yeah, he says anime bad. All anime bad. He hates anime. I genuinely like rhythm games like Project Diva. But we all know what Project Diva is. And it's an anime game. Put these 2 back to back on purpose. Now, a lot of times, the point of the show is knowing not only whether something is bait or for real, but knowing if you are being toyed with as well, as a viewer and as a participant in my game. As a ratio of 1-5. Hey, yeah, that's really, he didn't bother saying why. He hates the anime style, but the games are fun. Music games, yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has fun with that. Good for him. Last one for Tizye. Goofy gaming peripherals / controllers like DK bongos and steering wheels usually help enhance the experience. DK Jungle Beat ain't the same with bongos, true, it's not. But come on, as if I have a fucking racing wheel under my desk. Bro, you know what I did with Mario Kart Wii? I slapped a GameCube controller on that bit. You think I play that shit with the wheel thing that it's sold with? Nah, I play that shit with a GameCube controller, bro. 3-4? It is real. Try and play Guitar Hero without the guitar. It's cringe, and it's true. If a game comes with a peripheral and it wants you to play with that thing, that's just kind of like how you're supposed to do it, right? They're saying this is your interface you're playing the game. Imagine playing Guitar Hero with a controller. Imagine playing DDR with a controller. Next is Pokago, who says, Fortnite is a fun game. Stop hating on it. He's crying. Why are you guys bullying it so much? Stop. Please. You're so mean. I might not play Fortnite, but I'm not gonna trash on somebody for playing it, you know? I used to play it. I haven't touched that shit since, like, Season 7, I think? I don't fucking know. Score is 2-6. I might not enjoy it, but let people enjoy their games. Yeah, why are you guys bullying people? Don't bully. That's mean. You guys are so rude. Just let people play their shitty games. I bite my ice cream to get the most flavor out of it. Huh? You're fucking scary if this is real. I've never heard of somebody doing this. Does that work? It works? This one's 4-2. And it's bait, you're a monster if you do this. What the fuck is your problem? Holy shit, that's weird. I've never heard of this shit. That's so weird. Tizye is a great streamer. What do you think? Remember, I can see who votes for what. You guys are mean. Life saving about to drastically go down. Check this shit out. The ratio here was 1 to 6. Is real. He streams constantly and keeps a great attitude. Thank you, Pikago. It means a lot. Alvi says, Suda51, No More Heroes, Killer 7, is a hack dev and has no idea how to make games. This is so aggressively worded, and he's an aggressive person. These are some very critically lauded games that are very underselling. But does a cult classic mean that the dev has a good vision, that they're executing it well? Ratio here is 1 to 3. He said it's real. I won't lie, gameplay-wise, it's so bad that it feels like he hates anyone who plays games. But the games as a whole, bad gameplay included, are Kino packages. They're worth the lawn mowing. I'll give it up. Very respectable. Stealth games are fundamentally flawed. Taking note of slow patrols and security in long levels is boring and sucks the life. Is that actually a fun gameplay loop? Is there a way to make stealth that is constantly engaging instead of just taxing your ability to track mines like in Minesweeper? Score here is 2 to 3. Yeah, he says bait. Try Dishonored or Metal Gear, bro. Stealth fun is shit. Resident Evil 8's short length and high price tag is detrimental to the games industry, as it shows game publishers don't care to put enough in new games. Score here is 3 to 1. And Alvi says, dude, short games rock! That I can play in one night and beat, maybe 2 nights if I'm feeling a little lax. Short games are great. Yeah. If I can play a game, I can sit down and be like, I'm gonna get home from work, I'm gonna play Katana Zero, and I'm gonna play through the whole game, and then I'll be able to go, wow, that was a good game, and go to bed. That's a great game. Long games can be good too, for sure. Yeah. I get burned out easily on long games, is my problem. Short games good, but a lot of side content, i.e. Yakuza. I think that's optimal, right? You make a game that you can go through pretty quickly, but then if you're really invested in the world, the characters, there's a lot for you. I think that's the optimal play, right? Fallout 4 was flawed at first, but at least it beats out Fallout 3 on repeat playthroughs. We're ignoring New Vegas. We're ignoring New Vegas completely because everyone knows that just push New Vegas out of your mind. This is about 3 and 4, okay? This is about 3 and 4 here. You can't make me push New Vegas out of my mind. I'm sorry, I'm trying my best. We're talking about Bethesda Softworks. A lot of people liked it more, some people liked it less. There were different strengths. It had better base gameplay, but the RPG element's a little weaker. Or 1 to 2. And Alvi says, Fallout 4 fucking sucks! It's not a good game. It's really it's barely an RPG. Dark Souls 2 is superior as a product to Dark Souls 3. This is funny. This is very funny for those who got the first installment. I lack critical information. The battle between Dark Souls 2 and 3 is something of a recurring joke around here. I've had character development. Listen, life is not about that which we have done wrong or that which we have faltered in. It's about where we have grown, where we have recognized our faults and moved to correct them and choose to be better for the people in our life and in the world around us, okay? It's 3 to 3, it's dead even, and the result is real. Gameplay-wise, Dark Souls 3 is tighter, no question. However, Dark Souls 3 is an uninspired jumble of all previous Soulsborne games. Dark Souls 2 is original and bold. For the first one, he put this exact same take, but he said it was bait, because Dark Souls 2 feels like grinding a steel rod against concrete until it's gone. And then he replayed Dark Souls 2, and was like, you know, this kind of sucks, but at least it has interesting ideas. What's more respectable, a game that has interesting ideas and kind of shits the bed a little bit, but chases those ideas, or a game that's boring as shit, but does boring very well? And that's really what it comes down to. Y'all hated me for telling the truth. He's kind of right. You know, Dark Souls 3 is boring. But it does play a lot better. Dark Souls 2 is not very fun to play, but it has vision. It has potential, you know? No single player 3D Mario game is actually good. Not a single one. Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, Super Mario Odyssey. You tell me none of those are good? The fuck? I always was stuck on this as a kid because I really liked the OG Mario games, like Super Mario World and shit. And it pissed me off how Super Mario 64 it wasn't like start to finish, like you play through the level, you get to the flag, you know. It's like a sandbox and shit. That always pissed me off. That's why I like Galaxy more as a kid, because Galaxies start to finish, individual levels that are more cohesive and well designed. Very based, very poggers. Ratio is 3-2. Yeah, he says it's real, only good one's 3D World. How you not like Odyssey, bro? That shit's so fun. It's true, you're insane! Played all of them too. Overwatch is still just as good as it's always been. Now, I'm somebody who only played Overwatch in 2016. The instant New Year's 2017 hit, I don't think I ever played it. Not like for any specific reason. I never solo queued, I just played with friends. That was just no longer the game people played. We played other shit. Because Kira says, it's real. Cool, good game, just don't take it too seriously. And it's arguably better. That's probably true, all the characters. I think the issue with a lot of competitive games is like, sometimes when I'm trying to queue up and play a shooter with my friends, I'm just trying to play Call of Duty where I just shoot motherfuckers and I don't think about it too hard. But Overwatch, you're kind of like forced to focus. It's like playing League, right? You gotta like actually like play your lane and do your shit. And, like focus and shit. You can't like not do that, I think. They should sell carbonated hot dog water in stores. I'm not voting on this. This gives me a terrifying energy. 1-4. She said bait. I can't believe you guys thought that was serious. What the fuck? It was so insane it had to be real. I don't know what in her brain conjured this thought. But it's very funny. I was really hard. Cobby Boy says, Ultimate Steve is hype. Y'all just don't know it. Smash posting? Up tilting is only hype when Falco does it. I haven't watched competitive Smash since like right when Joker came out. I stopped giving a shit. So I have no fucking clue what anyone's talking about, but it's very funny to laugh at people being mad. Damn, this one's straight 1-2. Nobody wants to challenge this shit. Us bait, as if I'll ever think he's hype. Cobby says Steve is cringe. Old YouTubers should retire when they don't get views anymore. Like, if you hit the 1 million views, or 1 million subs, and your channel's just like getting like 200 clicks per vid, like just retire. Like, you made your money, you grabbed your bag, just go home. You know? You don't have to make content anymore, you don't have to gotta grind anymore, you won the game. If my best days were behind me and I knew it, I'd probably just play video games, right? 3-2. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, she said real. Just like you made your bag. Go home, what the fuck? Wait, what? Alexa, did you not mean real? You said real on this. One sec, let me just double check. Let me quadruple check that it was not my fault. It was my bad. Yeah, yeah, that was my bad. I read the wrong one. Look, if it's only one error out of all of these, that's pretty good, right? My bad. Moving on. These things happen. Neoret says YouTube is better than Twitch in every way, even for live streaming. Alexa had one that was Facebook is better than Twitch, but I didn't use that one because come on. This one was 1-2, and the result is real. Twitch discovery is non-existent, but as I said earlier, I think it's better that way. Gacha-style microtransactions are actually the best way to retain players. Sunk cost fallacy? You think that's what it is with gachas? I made one roll. I didn't get what I wanted, but I'll get it next time, right? I'll get my roll. This is 4-1. Yeah, he says it's real. He thinks it's the best way. You got him. Hooked your teeth into them. They fell for it and they're stuck. Forever. I'll do that at the end of the show. Games should require permission to stream, just like movies and music. The funny thing about this one's kind of already true, but game publishers almost unilaterally allow it. But companies like Atlas sometimes say that they shouldn't, you know? They control that shit. Imagine a world where you could get DMC struck just for playing Super Mario. Back in the day, YouTube would instantly, like, claim your videos. If you uploaded Nintendo content, it would just claim it and send the money straight to them. Because you didn't have their permission. Nintendo don't give a shit. They took their money. This one's 2-1. Yeah, he says it's real. From a business perspective, I would hope for. It's an easy way to control the monetization. Fucking Neoret. It's because he's rich. We live in a post-content world where our very existence and the way that we live is sort of the way we monetize ourselves, and we experience the world through a lens that is gaining income, right? That's what content is, right? That's what React videos are. That's what all this shit is. That's why these laws don't really apply anymore, because those laws are made thinking that you're making films. Instead, you're making a stream where I'm just talking to my friends, right? And my friends are supporting me financially. There's a little bit of a difference. And in bowling, when one ball hits all 10 pins, it's a strike. If you gutter ball in the first bowl, but get all pins on the second, that should also be a strike. Because it's not, for some reason. If you fuck up on the first one, you get a spare. Because it was a strike, you got all 10 pins in 2 throws, so that's a spare. He's arguing it should count as a strike if you get them all in 1 throw, even if it's the second throw. You're bad, boo! Go bowl 300 right fucking now. Go do it. I bet you can't. I can't. Ratio here on this one's 3-2. Kabeji says it's real. I know it sounds stupid, but it only benefits the people who are gutter balling low-level players, while also incentivizing player to go for riskier, higher profit bowls. A strike with 1 bowl should be worth more than a strike with 2. Listen, as long as you get them in 1 throw, right? Who gives a shit about the meta of bowling? Kabeji does. Doing what you love for a living is one of the greatest games in our generation. Should I have fun playing video games for my friends on the internet and be paid to do it and depend on that for my living? I still believe in the scam. Sometimes you have to acknowledge that reality is cruel. This one's exactly 1-2. Yeah, he says it's real. Doing what you love leaves you tired and disillusioned from what you found so precious in that activity in the first place by adding actual stakes to it. You can love your job, but don't make what you love your job. There's a difference, right? There's the people who make it, and then there's the people that make it. There's a difference between like coasting by doing what you love and having stakes to it that are impacting your mental, and like making it just doing nothing about what you love and just getting results, you know? Some people make it and other people make it, you know? The Midwest is not a bad place to live, and I'd even go as far as enough to say that it's one of the best places to live in the continental US. He just moved to Cali! That's pretty funny. Ain't fooling anybody here today. It was 3-0. There's nothing here except corn, racism, and homophobia. And low cost of living. If I were to set up a content house and all I cared about was easy price, I'd probably go somewhere in the middle of the fucking country in cringe lands. You know, low cost of living kind of based. But also I'd love to stay in Washington if I could, because living within 2 hours of Seattle is very based. In golf, not only should the amount of putts to get to the hole be counted, but also the time to finish all putts. He's arguing you should be speed running. You should be hitting them with the Mario Golf speed golf. Kabeji only has cringe takes. This take is very interesting. Can you imagine people just fuck? Oh, golf would be so funny. Was 6-2. They said I don't give a shit about golf. Fuck golf, bro. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. Lee says anime figures are not worth the money, and most of the time end up covered in dust. I have a singular anime figure on my shelf, unless you count Sonic up there. I have a Deku right there. And that's Link, so that doesn't really count. Right, if dust is the only thing on them? Yeah. Wait, what? Yoplin. This one's 2-4. So why do I keep buying more and dusting them to keep them clean? Like, they don't do anything, you know? What's our problem, man? Pokemon Black/White was the last good Pokemon game. Damn, nobody thinks Pokemon's still good. Everyone just argues, oh, it was never good. Oh, it's not good anymore. Oh, it stopped being good here, etc. Black and White were bad. Score here is 1-3. Results are bait. While the mainline series hasn't been great, Pokemon Go and Pokemon Snap have been very enjoyable additions to the franchise that vary it up well. Spirit Airlines isn't a terrible airline. I don't fly enough to know all this like airplane meta shit that people talk about. People go about rating airplanes when they're traveling to events. I don't really pay enough attention. I guess haven't died yet. True. This one's 3-1. It's a budget airline, and with that comes budget level practices. It isn't bad when you're only paying $50 to fly across the country. Wait, you can fly across the country for $50? Blue cheese and ranch are the same thing. Well, one's cheese. Indistinguishable to you? I don't get this. And blue cheese burgers? Oh, you got blue cheese burger, blue cheese crumbles? That shit's kind of nice. This one's 2-2, it's dead even. I can't taste the difference. I'm sorry. Ryan. I will give you this. I will give you that when you're going to Buffalo Wild Wings and you get 2 things of ranch and 2 things of blue cheese, they're the fucking same. They're basically indistinguishable. I don't get it. It's so watered down, they're like identical. But if you go to like Red Robin and you get a blue cheese burger and there's like blue cheese crumbles, that shit tastes completely different and it's really good. Blue cheese dipping sauce is not blue cheese. This tastes very funny though, because I kept doing this when I was at Buffalo Wild Wings, where I'd dip in one and I'd dip in the other and be like, I can't tell which one's the ranch and which one's the blue cheese. Oatmeal raisin is the best cookie. Y'all motherfuckers like oatmeal raisin, man. Disgusting. I can't stand oatmeal raisin. You know the meme like, you bite into a cookie, oh, chocolate chip cookie. Oatmeal raisin. That's me. That's me in that image. Oatmeal chocolate chip is better. Oatmeal in general is bad. And raisins are even worse. Why would you put them together? Imagine drying grapes and then putting in cookies. Yeah, why the fuck would you do that? Alright, this one was 4-2. It just is. Don't get me wrong. Sugar cookies, crumble cookies, and Oreos are great. Oatmeal raisin is just better. Listen, man, y'all, your taste buds built different, bro. Not me. Not me. Imagine having such bad taste and taste. F-Zero doesn't get any looks from Nintendo because it was a mediocre at best game. It's the Overwatch of racing games. I can't see what's happening. This one was 3-2. He said real. It was a neat looking futuristic racing game, but alas, just a racing game. I've never played it, so I can't really have that much of an opinion on it, but that shit goes fast. I don't think it's just a racing game. Adulthood isn't all that bad. Just paying bills and being responsible every so often. Listen, if you think being an adult is cringe, maybe you're just a bad adult. Alright, score is 4-5 on this one. And Xenon says, fuck all that noise, bro. Taking back to waking up on Saturday watching cartoons with my boys. It doesn't hit the same when you're not 11 years old with no cares in the world. Amen, brother. It's just true. Fuck being an adult. I clocked this shit when I was like 7 years old. I knew. Because I had a single mom, right? And I was like, oh, this doesn't look fun. Imagine not being able to go to McDonald's at 2 a.m. There's a couple perks, right? French toast is better than pancakes. I think my tier list is waffles, French toast, pancakes. Pancakes are bad. I forgot to mention that this was the last take. I kind of forgot that Xenon was at the end of it. The result is real. It's just facts. Look in the Bible. Breakfast 12-8. Get fucked. French toast is too good. French toast is really good. But wait! Remember when I said baited for real? You just got baited because there's one more. I take back my previous take about pancakes. Bonus round. This is way too funny for me to not include. Dump all your points. This is it. The end of the road. End of the road. Go all in. Was 8-2. And the result? I had churro pancakes at Wally Waffles once and them shits was life-changing. I didn't think you could do that with pancakes, bro. I've never had a churro pancake, but I guess I gotta try them, right? I think pancakes are pretty cringe. Wally Waffles. Going to Wally Waffles and getting pancakes. Bro, when I go to IHOP, International House of Pancakes, you know what I get? Crepes. I get breakfast crepes. I get savory crepes. Crepes are thin waffles, the fuck you mean? Bro, there's a reason they have a different name. We did it! Let's go over the results now. Alright, I gotta find out who had the highest split ratio. Basically, I tracked the take, whether it was bait or real, and the ratio. And I gotta tally up how many people fell for it, you know? Betted opposite of the result. What's 2 out of 8? How do I do percents easily? Guys, I'm very bad at math. I need help. 80%. Wait, no, this is 80%. Because it's 10 people did it, and you fooled 8 of them. No, it's the other way around. Right? You fooled 8 out of 10 people. 80%. Yeah, we're so... How was I the only one that got that right? Come on. So we got a tie for the first place. How do I solve that? I'll split the prize 50-50. Tizye is my favorite streamer. Don't tell Perks. That's going in the video. It's something of a ritual in this stream. The very first plate was broken because I hit it with my chair accidentally. And so we've done the previous ones with my chair. But it's time for a little bit of a mix-up. Because I think it was Tinixian in the last plate had an idea. Why are you using a chair when you could break out a hammer? Get your bop ready. Holy shit. That was pretty good.